Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode of Just Fight, where I am playing Dark Souls 3, the weapon playthroughs. So we just finished off in the last playthrough, we finished off the magic slash, or like the sorcery slash, what's it again? Sorcery slash something. Slash daggers, there we go. Managed to finish that one. That was not what I wanted to do, but sure. Give me a moment while I take a look at my Dark Souls 3 playthrough list. I'm not sure if I actually marked off the one that I did. No, I didn't, but I haven't been doing that. Anyway, so today, people, we're gonna go and start with the playthrough where I collect all of the axes. So this playthrough is just gonna be like the hammer playthrough. It's gonna be one of the most straightforward playthroughs that I'm gonna have. There's two weapons, I think, which require some grinding, maybe. Depends on if I get them automatically or not. And that's it. The rest are just found everywhere. Also, axes are pretty freaking good, so I don't really expect to have too much difficulty, but who knows? I could also suddenly choke and suddenly be unable to play Dark Souls 3, which has happened before, so
yes, indeed.
We'll have to see how that's gonna go. Name. The name will be another character from Xenoblade Chronicles 2! Is that how you name her? Wait a second though. Another character from Xenoblade Chronicles 2, one of the really powerful blades in that game, who also uses axes. Well, technically great axes, but eh. I wanted to look for people from Xenoblade Chronicles 2, since that, like, either that or Fire Emblem are the two freaking things I go for in this playthrough, so yeah. The class will be Warrior, so I can get the battle axe instantaneously. Going White Branch, and then let's go for appearance. Vote favorites. I actually didn't even save Urk, but well, yeah, Urk was also, I think, the basic character with some other colors. So this is what I made. For people that have played Xenoblade Chronicles 2, I think it's a little bit accurate. I cannot get the hair correctly. I might be able to if I get the Nameless King crown. We'll have to see how that's gonna go though. Still gonna try to do at least some amount of Fashion Souls, but I'm not sure how far I'm going to be able to get with this one. Let's freaking go. The thing I will do is I'll probably get rid of the northern armor set as fast as I can, because I don't like the way that looks. Or at least, like, not the entire set on its own. Maybe different parts separated from it might be better looking, I have absolutely no idea. Also, another playthrough with 60 FPS, or at least on my side in any case. 1080p and 60 FPS, which is a godsend after the insanity I had to go through before. Alright, you dude. You do. That is wrong. I pressed the wrong button. For some kind of reason I thought that X was the dodge button. But that's... wait. I think that's the dodge button from Assassin's Creed Origins, since I've been playing that game quite a lot. Yeah, that's the button, I think. Oh well. We'll get it right eventually. Eventually. The handy thing with these freaking axes, or at least in the early game, the fact that I don't have to start off deprived and actually have a pretty decent weapon, means that I will be murdering almost anything in one shot. There we go. And the things I won't be murdering in one shot will die in a couple of them. Also, since this is a pretty good strength weapon, let me go and take a look. 140, and now we have 151. It's not that amazing right now, but later on when I can get better strength scaling on the battle axe, it's gonna be doing a lot of damage. Well, the thing is, then two-handing the weapon is gonna be useful. While in the last playthrough where I was collecting daggers, two-handing my weapons was just about useless. There we go. Also, another thing that I really like about axes in this game is the fact that they have like a certain flow to them when you strike with them. It's the same as with the curved greatsword, in my opinion. They just have a certain groove going for them, or a certain way of... I don't know how to say it. I actually don't know how to say it. Like, they swing nice, if you know what I mean. It sounds very weird, but if you swing with this thing, it swings really fluently. Instead of some of the great... like, for instance, the ultra great swords and the great hammers and all that jazz would always get stuck when you hit them. When you hit them, they wouldn't have like a nice flow to them. And that's actually something I forgot about, the axes. Or at least this battle axe in any case. Because I do think that the hand axe, which I can get in the Road of Sacrifice, is gonna have a different moveset. Then it works a little bit more like the axes from Dark Souls 1. And Dark Souls 2 maybe? No, I don't think so. I only think Dark Souls 1 has a different axe, or like a really different axe attacking thing. I know what I'm doing. Do you know what you're doing? You probably do. A lot better than I do. Alright. I also have this really shitty shield. I am automatically going to the X button to try and dodge, which is insane. Actually, it's not that shitty. It's 86%. That's pretty dang decent, actually. Oh boy. Nice. I also totally forgot how slow this game plays. Since usually when I'm editing my videos, I edit my videos while watching it. I basically watch them at 1.5 speed. So I don't watch them at a normal speed, which makes everything go a lot which just makes the games seem a lot faster, while they really aren't. And Dark Souls is definitely one of those. When I look at the normal footage, I'm like, is something wrong with the FPS? Am I like looking at it at freaking 20 FPS or something? But no, it's literally... It's just me thinking that the game's a lot faster than it actually is. And I have that with just about any playthrough. There we go. Get rid of that bugger. Kick this guy. Now I finally have at least a decent hang on or decent control at my of my kicking in this game, since I usually really sucked at it, but I have improved. Also, I have been recording yesterday evening, but aside from that, it has been quite some time since I record, so there might be some English mishaps, or maybe some commentary shenanigans. I don't know. We'll have to see. I actually never know how my commentary is going to be in a video. Why? Because I don't prepare. I just start. I'm just like, press the record button and I start talking. Let's wait for you to start moving so I can hit you. So I can lock on. And we can get a move on. Hello, Gundia. Ow. My god, this game really is slow. It looks so slow. Yeah, the freaking thing is... Oh, okay. The freaking rolling attack is a little bit slow, but it's fine, actually. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. What game have I been playing that's a lot faster than this? Was it Assassin's Creed? I don't remember. Whoopsie. Also, another thing that an axe can do pretty dang well is stun. It's basically... I'd like to compare the axe to a straight sword that can stun. While the mace, or the hammer, type weaponry would also have a pretty decent... capability or whatever the hell to... It basically has strike damage, which is good against armored enemies, while the battle axe does standard damage, whatever that may be. I actually never knew that this is a thing. It does standard damage. What? So it's not slash, thrust, or strike. Huh. Can I see that somewhere? No, I can't. Nah. You can usually see it on the weapon. Like, do I have any other weapon on me? Yeah, over here you have like strike damage if you hit with it. Interesting. Standard damage. I never knew that. Alright. I'm actually wondering what the... I'm actually really wondering what the straight sword would be like then. Well, I'm gonna find one over here, so I can figure it out. I do know that the straight swords can do piercing also. Standard damage, wow. I guess standard damage is slashing damage, I think. Alright, you're done it! Also, the axe is pretty dang decent when dealing with shields. Doesn't get bounced off as fast as a normal straight sword would. It's just a... I gotta say, the axes and the... Dang, I was hoping that would work. Actually, now that I've done the hammer playthrough, and also I'm gonna be doing this one, I do feel like the hammer and the axes are pretty dang identical. Which is kind of weird. I never really... Well, I was thinking about it at a certain point. I was like, I'm gonna start this playthrough. I was like, like, aren't axes and hammers ridiculously similar? And they really are. They do have the like a lot of the same. Yeah, my god, they do have a lot of similarities between them. But I said it before in another playthrough that the axes, straight swords, and hammers are basically the most boring weapons in the game because they don't have, like, they have almost the identical movesets, kind of. Straight swords being the exception to that. Because they also have stances which you can use. Of course, with battle axes you do have a war cry instead of, or like axes you tend to have a war cry instead of perseverance. So that's also a big difference about, whoopsie, about axes and hammers. Perseverance is pretty dang good though, with the hammers. Except if you use it on one of those rolling dudes in Archdragon Peak, then you get one shot by their million freaking damage output. Like the million amount of, like just the insane amount of times that they hit you. It's insane. It's like the game designers literally create that enemy to be like, if you're gonna get hit by this guy, you're gonna fly away, and if you don't, you're gonna die, because we're about to hit you a million times. With a lot of damage also. That was amazing though. Let's go use perseverance on this freaking thing, and then it just absolutely wrecks me. It's like the Bone Wheel skeletons all over again from Dark Souls 1. So I did find the secret Bone Wheel skeletons in this game. They're the cute lizard dudes. Also, I did not take a look at how much stuff I needed. How much stats I'm gonna need. Also, I need to do the jump. How is my carry weight looking? 57, yeah. I can feel it. Gonna be doing my usual tour around around Skyrim? Yeah, sure. No, around Firelink. Am I also doing this? Usually it works a lot better. This guy's also doing it. Alright, fuck it. This works a lot better if you're lightweight. Because then you jump better. Better, faster, stronger, louder. Also, I'm just not that amazing at doing this. At least I don't have to deal with lag. Because before I had to deal with like lag spikes whenever I was trying this. Come on. I did it first try in the last playthrough. Almost. This is a lot better than buying freaking key for 20k souls. Also, this way you just have an extra piece of Estus in the early game. Which I can always appreciate. I'm thinking about running around naked, but I'm probably going to take on metric crap load of damage. I should wear at least something. We'll have to see. Right. This already fits her her design a lot more, though, than equipping the crazy armor. There we go. And I can get myself a lovely thingamabob. Cover the silver serpent ring, which I always get. Or just about always. As long as I can make the jump in any case. There we go. Here we go and get my Estus upgraded. And also, I'll up my Estus, since I'm not going to be needing the FP Estus in this game. Or in this game, yeah. Well, technically in this game, and just in this playthrough. This shield is not that good for parrying. Well, I guess every shield is good for parrying as long as you can properly parry. But I'm not one of those guys. Well, I can parry with a parry shield. But that's just about it. Let's see though. Because in a certain way I do really like the chain armor. Quite surprisingly. Let me go in. Whoopsie, I rated that poor. Whoops, that was not what I wanted to do. That's actually the first time in my life that I've actually rated something. And I rated it poor. What a joke. Alright, let me go and buy this. I guess also the leather gloves or gauntlets. Let's see though. If only it didn't have these these sleeves over here, then it would have looked fine. My god, look at those legs underneath this giant armor. Let's see, I guess I can do something like this. Yeah, sure. I don't really care too much about my defense. As Siegward would say it. Let's see, am I gonna go for a lot of HP in the early game? I feel like this is always a good idea. Then I can focus on the rest, like Vitality or Strength. I also need to take a look for, if you will give me a moment, I will take a look at what I will need for stats to be able to use all of the axes. Also, I'm not sure if axes are I'm not sure if it's going to be a good idea to only give him a heavy gem and focus on purely strength. Because I feel like it might also be a good idea for me to maybe try my hand at doing reinforcement. Like just getting a better dexterity and strength scaling. So I can just make this a quality build basically, where I have a lot of dexterity and strength. I might be able to do more damage that way. I think I can start off with doing with just having a heavy gem and focusing on strength, and then later on I'll focus on something else. Alright, open the gates. To the high wall of Lothric? Yeah, sure, no, Lothric. Alright, light the bonfire. Bonfire! Let's bonk this guy with my axe. Yep, oh. Titanite shard. Alright, doggos, get over here so I can slice you to bits. And one and a two. You're done. Alright, another doggo over here. And a dude with a halberd who's gonna come running at me. There we go. God fucking. Doesn't matter. Also in this playthrough, I do not need to focus as much on backstabbing and parrying as I need to do with the dagger playthrough. Even though I probably will though. Yep. It is sometimes still better than doing normal combat against enemies. Ah yes, the majestic bow that I will never use. I do find it kind of funny that I've... In this entire playthroughs, like in all these playthroughs together, I've never used the bow. And I probably won't until I do a bow-only run. Because I'm insane and I'm really interested to see if I can do that. There we go. I remember when I was collecting, or like when I was doing this playthrough with great axes, I remember that enemy up there was like, he has a chance of dropping the great axe, and that dude just dropped the great axe. Like the great axe, I was like, holy shit. I also had barely enough strength to be able to two-hand it and go through this place, so I was basically using the normal great axe from the beginning of the game, which is quite spectacular. Because usually you have to wait until something else, until... Where is it? I think until Faring Keep, then you can find it lying on the ground somewhere over there. There we go. Ah crap, I need to run for that guy. Otherwise he's gonna call his buddies. Even though I can probably deal with him, but I would rather not, if I can avoid it. That is soul of a deserted corpse. Right, time to run again, because this place is another dude that's gonna yell for everybody. But he died before he got the bloody chance. Yeah, I can one-shot enemies when fully charging my strong attack. There we go. Right. I actually do like this shield a lot more than I would than I thought I would. There we go. There we go. My god, I love the fact that, like, I gotta say, I really enjoyed the sorcery playthrough. And holy crap, that was weird. I really enjoyed the sorcery playthrough with the daggers and all that jazz. But I'm so happy that I can do normal damage to enemies. Because I gotta say, that's one thing that I was just like, I had to either get either backstab somebody or one spam. I couldn't one-shot enemies, for instance, which, like, except if I was using sorcery. So I'm really happy that I can just have a little bit more of an easy time in this playthrough. I say that now, but I will probably regret every word I just said. Because the game's probably gonna screw me over in some kind of a way. Well, it's either the game or I'm just gonna screw myself over. It'll probably be the second one. God. Ow. Well, that was stupid. There we go. Hello. And goodbye. Do I need to go this way? I don't think so, actually. I think I'm gonna go past the dragon. Let's go and run. Hello. And goodbye. Let's see, how many enemies will actually go in here? Oh boy, big freaking great axe dude, but he cannot enter the door, can he? The other ones can though, but I don't think that great axe dude can. Great axe dude. Ah, fuck, no. I don't think so. Yep, coming it up. And then we go and show off Warcry. When we use Warcry, I think your damage gets increased and you can do a special attack. Which I've totally screwed up at doing. There we go. You can do these special attacks. Whenever you do a strong attack, you just get an even stronger attack, I think. Let me go and look this up. Let out the Spirit's Walk Ride, I can temporarily boost attack. There we go. And you can also have special attacks like this one. And then you can do it in the other way also. Which looks really dang cool, yeah. Which looks pretty dang cool, so. Let me go and climb this ladder to go and open up the door. If I die to the Mimic, which is definitely a possibility. This is definitely a Mimic I want to fight there. Because this guy dropped something that might be very useful for me. Alright, let me go and scratch my nose. There we go. War Cry. And let's go for some strong attacks. Then watch out that I don't get grabbed. Jesus fucking Christ. Yeah, the strong attacks do, like, if you use them, you need to be very careful with them though. Because you can really screw yourself over with these special strong attacks. And there we go. Also, I'm not used to, like, not being able to attack all my enemies like crazy. So over here, I can get a deep battle axe, which would get rid of all the scaling. But it would do dark... Wait, let me go and take a look. How much damage difference can I get? I can get a pretty decent damage increase. So I'm just going to be using this dark axe until I feel the need to switch. Oh boy. These guys don't usually wake up, actually. It doesn't happen that often that these guys wake up. Alright, you dangus. I want to kill you before you get your Lothric friend involved. There we go. He's just looking at me like, you just killed my friends! Yes, and I'm about to kill you. Well, that is if I had enough freaking stamina. Yep. Maybe a Warcry would have been a good idea. Before starting to fight the Lothric Knight. Also, Warcry can sometimes knock enemies away from you. When you do it right next to somebody else. But not all enemies get affected by that. I think in PvP it works. Also, if you use this attack in PvP, you will also knock the people back first. You won't, I think in any case. Normally, if the enemy isn't too beefy, you can usually like drag the people with you a little bit. And I'm not sure how easy or difficult it is to parry an axe. I also don't usually see people using axes in PvP, which is actually quite interesting. Well, to be quite honest, in PvP everybody just uses the same stuff really. It's rarely that I see somebody using something really special. I'm not gonna get extra scaling on this weapon. I will on the other one, but not on this one. I have 20 levels in HP, so I should be fine. I'm first gonna go and upgrade my dexterity to see, or like just to get that in order, and then I'll focus on strength. Let's see, do I have anything else that I can do right now? Not really. Alright people, so that's gonna conclude this first episode of Just Fit, where I was playing Dark Souls 3 weapon playthroughs, this time the axes of course, and next episode we're gonna go and deal with the remainder of the High Wall of Lothric, and probably a little bit of the Undead Settlement. Goodbye.